we've seen throughout the season.
But the other three is the ones you send a different address, you can do them, you can admit them next year. You just do, when you come over here, do them three on TurboTax. Mine's got rejected. Because of the 1095, the insurance. Hell yeah, I was like, man, that nigga, he got lucky, yo. Secure the bag.
Shit, I know you like, yes, sit back, get them bands. Straight. Yeah. I'm in the Super Bowl, baby. Just sit back and watch the computer go.
All the talk, all the hype, but the fastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive, has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. That would give running right is Samuels. Powerful running. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now a give right side. Samuels. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And you're supposed to get like fucking like Tom Brady, 10 of them. Damn, bitch. That's a run. You're not the greatest. You're the greatest. You're the greatest breaker.
On first down, it's Samuels.
You can go anywhere.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. They'll hand it off now to Samuels. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 32. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Congratulations. Since the last rain, since the motherfucking,
He'll drop to throw. Dixon, complete.
Oh, that's a good thing,
and he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself. All the way from no excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
this one is right through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least she gets something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Leading him out, their quarterback from the University of Nevada, it's Colin Kaepernick.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And not much to speak of. Calling a 1-yard gain up to the 26. To throw, Kaepernick. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Calling a loss of 5, a big save to bring up 3rd down. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go, timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. And look to throw here.
That's like a nigga that you grow up with.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Just like Tyson. You feel me?
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Why? Because a nigga will.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Running to start the drive is Samuels. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Old school players like Hall of Fame players like Steve Kerr.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Irvin, remember Dr. J, whatever.
He'll look to throw.
But he was like fucking.
That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
Some type shit like that.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Because he's been around for a long time.
They'll drop the throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you say, well, you blame it on the offensive line, the quarterback, but here you just tip your hat to the defender. What a play.
Yeah, and I think sometimes they just get a sense of the play before the ball's even snapped. Kind of like a sprinter anticipating the gun in a race. They're off, and guess what? The quarterback's down.
The Warriors.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away.
Oh, yeah, back then, that old.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Believe it or not.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Kaepernick now to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read, because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball on the turf at your running back speed.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 9 now. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about. Damn, they'll put his team.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Obviously, red man covers their partner. He got downfield, broke down the defender.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Young D-Rose.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
The Winsky.
Now back to throw. Out to his left. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I give it to that one dude, too. Before they fell off, I give it to Tony Parker.
1st down.
He took the balls in his back.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they
your boy started out when you went to the
that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward.
I can't put him in because he lost
12
for the division.
Got him complete. And he'll get it in just across midfield at the 49.
But that don't count.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him try to come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Gary Payton, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, supersonic.
They'll run on 1st down. Samuels, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 1st carry for their fullback. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Kevin Garnett, Antoine Walker, Antonio Price.
In a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Seems as if the passing attack is starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
first down. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders get past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Back to throw again. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Jags grab it. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. A gain of 6 there on first. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And quick throw here, that's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. First down, Kaepernick. This one swung out to Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Kaepernick to throw again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richardson. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
You got an iPhone 2, you can put that bitch on
Again, it's Williams. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
I just noticed, too. I like what the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Kaepernick. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
like a 007.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I paid the interference.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw is Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 1st half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half. And that trend is continuing here.
Second and 15. They'll set up a throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. But just like you said, they've got the lead. Don't do anything silly. Run the football, and that's what they did.
They would have liked to have created a little more room for their punter, but he'll take what they gave him, and he'll go out there now and try and get the ball off and help his defense.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
On 1st down, Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Kaepernick. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that.
And the Jaguars have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Eagles on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Trying to get the first with Samuels. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Well, it may seem a little orthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Kaepernick going to throw. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And we're at the time of this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Staying on the ground with Samuels. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Rolling to his right. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. This is taken at about the 14. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
The Jaguars back with it on offense.
Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Off the option, here's Williams. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. To throw is Kaepernick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So now the Eagles down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. A touchdown could win the Super Bowl as they've got a 1st down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Leaping, and he makes the grab. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. He's going to let it fly. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And the Jags have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.